Hello, everybody. Hello. Your new Trends Journal's coming out soon. Today's May 6th, 2025. And we're giving you what nobody else is giving you, the trends that help you prepare for the future. Here's the cover of this week's Trends Journal magazine. Presidential reality show. Pope a dope. Look at this fucking crap. He wants to be Pope. Not my language, his. So I guess he's tired of maybe not having sex with his wife anymore, because if you become Pope, you can't screw chicks anymore. Maybe go for little boys. I forgot. I don't know. What fucking balls to say this shit? The guy's out of his fucking mind. Again, every day is a different story. Today he met with Carney. What's going to happen with this? What's going to happen with that? About tariffs and that's the other jerk off up there in Canada. Yeah. One little scumbag after another running a cunt tree. Yep. Remember, a cunt tree. So onto the markets. Well, the markets are down today. What happened? Well, let's just give the mainstream what they say. Stocks slipped Tuesday after Donald Trump's shaky commentary on global trade deals. Every day it's a fucking shaky commentary. I changed my mind. I said this. Well, I said that. I do this. I could do that. Don't you know who I am? I could do anything I want. And again, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. We're getting shadow banned. I got blacklisted off TikTok. Yeah, I'm not allowed to speak the truth anymore. Never forever. I mean, yeah. Anyway. And then we're waiting for the Fed heads. They're coming out. They met today. They'll say tomorrow whether they're not going to raise interest rates. And of course, they're not going to raise them. They're going to keep them where they are rather than lower them. And but they're going to lower them when the economy goes down and the markets go down. And don't forget, the dot-com bust is coming. Nobody's talking about that. But we're talking about a lot of articles in this week's Trends Journal, more and more about it. That's being avoided. Again, dot-com bust 2.0 is coming soon. The Dow Jones Industrials lost 389 points. The S&P was down 0.77, and the NASDAQ nearly down 1%. Tesla, Goldman Sachs, NVIDIA, Meta, down. And what else? Will probably go down to new lows even when Trump dials back China to 50%, billionaire hedge fund manager Paul Tudor Jones told NBC today. Brent crude went up almost $2 today. But that's after the prices have hit just recently a 4-year low. That's right. Brent crude was at the depth of the COVID war level numbers when everybody was freaking out, nobody was going out. So demand was way down. And now OPEC Plus is pushing out more oil, even though demand is down. They say it went up a little bit in China and Europe. It's down. And they're putting out more oil because their profits are down and they need more dough. That's the bottom line. And Bitcoin, it's still at that 95.5K range, which is strong. And again, we got a number of articles in this week's Trends Journal about the crypto club and the Trump gang, how they're going to keep these prices going up. Again, we're very bullish on this because, as they say in the Bronx, money talks, bullshit walks, and the money talking in the Trump team with cryptos is right there with his son Eric doing all this crap, the guy with son-in-law, whatever, his son doing this stuff. So we're very bullish on it. And gold was up almost $100 an ounce today, $99. It closed at $3,432. Yep. Getting close back to that 3,500. It's going to go down, going to go up, going to go down. We're still very bullish on gold. That gold is selling at $3,432 an ounce. Should be headline stories everywhere, but of course it's not. But again, Subscribe to the Trends Journal for $2.50 a week, or 56 cents a week, or go to the Toilet Paper Record, the New York Times, and get their Sunday edition for $6. And this again is the stupid fucking shit they put in the business section. Look at this crap, and crap spewing out of the mouth of crap heads. Again, this ain't business. This is bullshit. The post-trust news media. Residents of Oakdale, California have abandoned all traditional outlets for a mishmash of online sources. Life in the town has changed. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. And colleges know how much you're willing to pay. Look at this fucking crap. Yeah, this is the second page. Look at the big stupid pictures, little boys and girls. Yeah. Yeah. What's this? Looking for news? They're lacking in trust. Yep. Looking for news. They're lacking in trust. That's the fucking trust that I have in the shit that you don't publish. You are a bunch of low-life scumbags only putting out propaganda. Oh, I forgot about the, remember the tubes that Netanyahu is getting, that you were selling the lies of the Iraq war? That's the shit that they're publishing. We're giving you everything that you can't get anywhere in the world. If you could come up with a magazine that comes that close to the Trends Journal, let's see it. And you don't have to believe me. Look at the comments and the people that subscribe. So the more of you that subscribe, the more we can get the truth out there. You got it? You got it? United we stand, divided we fall. These scumbags. Not one fucking word about gold. Oh, the Trends Journal? A golden year for gold last year, huh? And we keep going on. Anyway, going back to your Trends Journal, in this edition, the economic update, all right? The economic update. We're writing about not only how the market's gone up after the Liberation Day and why they're going down and where they're going to go, but we have an article, War Drums Beating. On Sunday, the Houthis attacked a missile strike near the airport in Ben Gurion Airport in Israel. Today, Israel bombs away over Yemen, blowing the place up. They said they totally closed down their airport, military bases, on and on. Dozens of Israeli warplanes conducted airstrikes as the Yemeni Air Force escalated operations in response to foreign aggression and Israeli crimes against Palestine. That's from ISNA. That's their language, the Iranian news agency. The New Arab reported. Plumes of thick black smoke were seen bellowing from the airport in Yemen. And then Trump says he's going to cut back the bombing with Yemen and there's going to be a peace deal. Yemen's saying no. Meanwhile, India's bombing Pakistan. This is from India issues statement confirming missile attack on Pakistan. Indian armed forces launched Operation Sindoor, hitting terrorist infrastructure. That's the language that the Indian. Everybody they fight against is a terrorist in any country. And then Pakistan says they're going to retaliate. And then Ukraine war. Their bombs away. As we said they're going to do, they're shooting deeper into Russia and going into Moscow. And they say they're killing people over there and they're shooting down drones coming in. We said Ukraine is going to escalate this war along with the European Union. It goes back to why gold prices are going up. Opportunity misses those who view the world through the eyes of their profession. The people in the economic end don't know dick about shit what's going on politically. All they do is swallow the fucking crap spewing out of the mainstream media's mouths. This is very, very important what's going on. And again, get ready for the dot-com bust. This thing, what's going on in India, is very, very, very important. And it just came out now, again, a dot-com bust 2.0. No one's talking about this. No one. Maybe some, we don't see it, but there's no magazine doing what we're doing. This just came out. Israeli government ministers vowed that, quote, Gaza will be entirely destroyed as a result of Israeli military victory, and that its Palestinian population, quote, will leave in great numbers to third countries. The declaration on Tuesday by Finance Minister Smotrich, a little fucking freaky prick, came a day after Israel's Security Cabinet approved a plan for Operation Gideon's Chariot, which an Israeli official said would entail, quote, the conquest of the Gaza Strip and the holding of the territories. Stealing more land. I forgot God gave the fucking language they use over here. Operation Gideon's Chariot. No, Operation Murderous Bastards. Criminals. No outrage about the slaughter of the Palestinians every day. Nothing. Not in the New York Slime. Not in the Wall Street Journal. Not in the mainstream media. Nope. Nada. Nothing. So what else we got here? Got a lot. You want to read your economic update and market overview. U.S. manufacturing contracts. You want the trade deficit popping up again. From luxury items to Burger King to McDonald's, sales going down. The fish rots from the head down. The head down, we're giving you all the facts that you need to know. Again, a whole special section, again, on Trump's tariffs, the ups, the downs, for better and for worse. We call it the way it is. And the Israel war, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different articles about it. And featured guest article by Dr. Paul Craig Roberts. Israel and the U.S. armaments industry are elbowing aside peace negotiations. They don't want them. By the Rutherford Institute, John and Nisha Whitehead, home invasions on the rise, constitution-free policing in Trump's America. Featured guest article by Dr. Joseph Mercola. Very important one. Connecting the past and present. Can ancient wisdom help you reclaim health? And another great article by Gregory Mannarino. Another deal with the devil, Ukraine. And the cat that knows about technocracy more than anybody, any place, anywhere, and his books. I got one of them here somewhere. Here's one here. So what's this one I got? The Synthetic Devolution. Joe Duran. You got to read some of these articles, these technocracy articles. Here. An AI images human aspirations in an age of IA ascendant, part 2. Synthetic Devolution, Crispy Bacon from Crispy Pigs. Technocracy briefs. Junior partner symbiosis in full swing. Serving our robots better. One article after another. We're giving you what Joe Duran is and others that nobody else is. Trend in geopolitics, trends in cryptos. Again, we outline that military minerals deal rather with Washington and Ukraine. Yeah, it's a military minerals deal. That's all it adds up to. And World War III, global military spending in 2024 sees steepest rise since the end of the Cold War. Can you imagine? They're ramping us up for war all over Europe and around the world. Again, what's going on, this is really important, what's going on between India and Pakistan. And again, we've been writing about this in your Trends Journal as it began several weeks ago. We got all the facts there. So this is not new news. It's an escalation of what we said was going to happen. We had forecast that this was going to go on, and it is. UK joins US target practice on civilians in Yemen. Yep. On that Farage, he won that populist election over there in the UK, which we said populism is a new movement. People are tired of the current parties in power. And as I said, in the United States, there's never been a better time for a new third party other than back in 1992 when Ross Perot ran. And I had forecast in my book, Trend Tracking, far better than Megatrends, Time Magazine, in 1989, that there'd be a new third party. And I said Ross Perot would be the kind of person they were looking for. Again, a whole section on the presidential reality show. And again, Trump's family digital money startup sees big money during White House crypto push. So crypto's going to keep going up. His son's in it. They're in for the money. Again, and again, whole set trends I views. Very important articles we mentioned about use of cell phones. And again, why I got an old flip phone that I hardly carry. And again, these things are deadly. People are using, everybody walks down the street on their fucking phone. And I got to hear fucking people talking. I don't want to hear your fucking shit. Everywhere you go, I got to go into a bar and hear somebody talking on their fucking phone. I don't want to hear your shit. The world's gone to shit. Shit's head in charge. Anyway, whole section again on that in Trends in AI by Ben Davis, Trends I Views, Trends in High-Tech Science. Oceans are filled with microplastics. New study shows, yes, so are human bodies. Anyway, that's just some of it. And tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time, Salenti and the Judge. Salenti and the Judge. A lot's going on. These are the most critical times of my lifetime, and I've been at this for 45 years. What's going on in gold is a story that should be headline news every day. It's going up because of socioeconomic and geopolitical conditions we've never seen before. And now, by the way, both India and Pakistan are nuclear countries. Yeah. And maniacs in charge. You know, you got it. So you better watch out. And again, the war between Yemen and Israel really heating up. Israel is going to do something to drag the United States into a war against Iran. This stuff is very serious. We need peace on earth. We need peace on earth. Oh, the Pope is going to play, Trump is going to play the Pope. Look what religion you're talking about. What religion you're talking about? You got that costume on? Right, or you mean the one about thou shalt not kill or steal other people's land? It's a freak show. And by the deeds, the freaks are running the show. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.